There is so much talk about fashion trends on YouTube channels and fashion website, fashion blogs. As I put my thoughts together for a video idea, I decided to make this video today on the importance of fashion trends when it comes to fashion videos. Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Beauty's Fashion Zone blog. I'm so glad you're here today. I'm glad you're back on my channel. Before I continue with this video, I would love to show you my outfit of the day. I'm wearing a light pink color sweater, or like a mauve color sweater today, over a white maxi pencil skirt that I got from Zara a while back. I made a video about a review of this white denim skirt, so I will link the video up here so you can go take a look. I don't know if these white maxi denim skirts are still available at Zara, but I got them a couple of years ago when denim skirts were trending. So this white denim skirt was one of my favorite purchases from Zara at the time. The sweater is an old sweater that I've had for a long time now. I like the neck of the sweater, the funnel neck. It's kind of a nod to the recent trend, the spring trend of funnel neck jacket and funnel neck bomber jacket. So when I saw this sweater in my closet, I decided to throw it on today just to kind of play a nod to the spring trend. I accessorized the sweater with a pair of brooches, which is another spring fashion trend. Brooches are trending very heavily this season. I used to think brooches were kind of outdated and kind of, you know, like grandma-ish, but with this recent resurgence of brooches in the fashion space, I'm glad I got to give it a try, and I really love how these two brooches updated my plain sweater and kind of just elevated it. I got these two brooches from Poshmark a while back. I completed the look with a pair of white mules. So now onto the video. The first point on my list today is fun with fashion. Fashion trends help us to have fun with fashion. If you are someone that is fashion conscious, if you are a fashion girly, a fashionista, you love to experiment with fashion. Fashion trend is just a way to showcase that your love for fashion. If you're a fashion student, if you're a fashion educator, if you're a fashion blogger, if you're a fashion content creator, there is no way you're gonna get away from talking about fashion trends. Even when you style your clothes, when you style your outfit, trends, the topic of trends is gonna creep in to your conversation. So having fun with fashion is very important if you are somebody that is really into fashion. And like I said, trends is just inevitable. You just have to talk about it. It's just a part of fashion. When the trends come in, like for the spring season, we're having trends of the balloon pants. We're having trends of like brooches, like I said. We're having the trend of colors, color blocking again, the trend of scarves, the trend of I mean, you know, all the fashion trends out there. I might do another video later on to talk about the spring fashion trends, even though the spring is kind of rolling out of the way. So fashion trend is just a good way of having fun with fashion. And I would like to say this point before I continue with this video, that if you are somebody that gets triggered by the word fashion trends, you might want to just click off this video right now, because this topic today is not for you. I enjoy watching fashion trend videos. I watch a lot of trend videos. I'll click onto the comments and I will hear people that are really, I'll see the comments from people that are really triggered by the word fashion trends or anything trends. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want people to talk about it. So if you are triggered by the word fashion trends, this is not the video for you. Find another video to watch. Just click away, and I would love if you can. I would love it if you can come back to the channel again for another video that will be more suitable to your taste. The next video I would like to do after this is styling outfits, everyday outfits for everyday wear, and styling outfits for special occasions. I've not really done a lot of styling videos on this channel. So back to the topic of having fun with fashion. When the trends come and go, as you experiment with the fashion trends, you pick the one that you like and try to get affordable pieces on the trends, and then the ones that you don't like, you let go of it. It just makes every season exciting. Every fashion season, every stage of I mean, fashion is not like when you enjoy fashion or indulge in fashion, it's not like you're saving the world or doing anything like, you know, mind breaking. But for the little day-to-day living, little day-to-day existence, when you really like fashion and you love to explore fashion, it just brings joy to your everyday. It brings a little bit of happiness to every situation. You know how the saying that goes, when you dress your best, you look your best, you also feel very good. There are so many quotes on that. So when you really get to experiment with fashion, you find out that there is a truth in that quote. There's some truth to it. Whenever you look your best, you just kind of feel happier. Whenever you're able to put pieces together, whenever you're able to get that trendy piece at an affordable price and include it in your closet for a very limited time, you do derive some kind of joy and happiness from that. This is not to say that material things are supposed to bring us joy. I'm just trying to say that for every day living, I mean, we do wear clothes. Fashion is part of life. You have to put on clothes anyways. So finding ways to uplift your clothes, upgrade your clothes by indulging in fashion just makes fashion very fun. Just makes dressing up very fun. The next item on the list is fashion archives. Fashion trends help us to build a reliable fashion archive. If you are someone that is into fashion, a fashion student, fashion educator, or fashion stylist, when the fashion trends come and go every season, you are able to build up an archive. You are able to have timestamps on events. You are able to have fashion timestamps on memories. Even if you can remember, or if this has, I mean, I don't know if that's happened to you before, but I remember when I was younger, looking at looking at albums of older relatives, and then you see the way they were dressed in the 70s, and even during the discussion, it just brings a smile to your face when you see the outfits that they were wearing at the time. Even right now, for us in this generation, like right now, I think there's a resurgence of like 80s or 90s fashion with the Gen Zers. So when you look at those fashion archives for the seasons that are past or the years that are past, is those fashion trends that are able to help us identify the season or the years that are past. With fashion trends, you're able to say, oh, this was the 80s, this was the 90s, or this was the 2000s. So that is the role of fashion trends. They're just inevitable. The fact that they're able to help us put timestamps on years, put timestamps on events, is just very, very interesting. The next point I want to talk about is how fashion trends helps us to update our closet. Fashion trend is a very good, reliable way of updating the closet. When every season rolls by, like now we're in the spring season, I do look at fashion trends. I go on websites, I look at the runway trends, I just kind of check what is happening, and I use that as a yardstick to look in my closet to see if there are any gaps in my closet. Whenever any season rolls by and I'm doing my closet clean out and I'm trying out my clothes to see which ones still fit and which ones that don't fit anymore, like whenever I try to prepare my donation bin, because I try to donate clothes at the end of every season. So as I'm trying out the outfits, maybe the jeans, I can pick up a pair of jeans, and if it doesn't fit anymore, if it's tight, I would think of getting a new piece, getting a new pair of jeans in a more trendy style, or in a trendier style, if you get what I mean. Like if it's a dress, if there's a black dress or a blue dress or a pink dress, just anything in my closet that doesn't fit anymore, whenever I want to go get a replacement for that, especially if I really love the color, maybe if it's a pink dress or a blue dress or a white dress, it doesn't fit anymore, I love the color, whenever I want to go make a purchase to replace that dress, I would think of getting a trendier style or that dress. I'm sure you understand where I'm going with this, because it just kind of elevates your closet when you're able to update your old pieces. It carries your closet forward, it takes your closet away from the past and brings it into the new. So updating our closet is a very great way, fashion trend is just a great way of updating our closet. The next point on my list is a balance between highs and lows. This point is kind of relates back to the other points I just raised about updating the closet. So when we buy into trends every season, it helps us to get a balance of highs and lows in our closet, depending on where you lean towards. Like for me, I lean towards affordable fashion, shopping sustainably. So whenever I want to update my closet, I always try to get those trendy pieces I try to get them in very affordable way. So if I already had expensive items in my closet, maybe those classic pieces, if I already had them in my closet, getting those trendy pieces that I know are usually in and out in affordable prices or affordable way helps me to have a closet that is balanced, a closet of highs and lows, closet of high-end pieces, expensive pieces, and a closet of low pieces, pieces that are well made but are affordable in price. Usually when you shop trends, especially those trends that usually go in and out, it's better to buy them from stores that are affordable, the high street stores, not the luxury stores, because those trends might not be around for a long time. It's usually better to invest your money in pieces that are going to be around for years, pieces that you're going to have for a long time. It's better to buy those at expensive prices. And when I say expensive, does not mean quality. So it's just better to buy them in good quality but great prices that fit our budget. But when it comes to those trends, you can just get them at the low stores like the H&M's, the Zara's, the Mango. So getting those pieces from those stores where that at least you can still get them in good quality, but they are trendy pieces, they will not be around forever, you just want to enjoy them for the minute. It's just a good balance to have those that kind of it's just good to have that kind of balance in your closet, highs and lows, and trends help us to achieve that. The last point on my list is trends are basis for conversation starters. Whenever you have on a trendy piece, you go somewhere, maybe you're at a party where you don't even know anybody, you don't know anyone around. When you have on a trendy piece, it's so easy to, if you are somebody that is not good at opening up, you're not good at like talking to people, having a trendy item is just a sort of conversation starter. Like someone might come up to you and be like, oh, you have this bag, or you have this shoe, where did you get that? Or they might say, I've been seeing this thing around, I've been seeing this scarf around lately. Yeah, where did you get that? Is that something that is trending right now? I've been seeing this a lot. What are your thoughts? I mean, this might seem very trivial. You might think that, oh, it's no big deal. But if you are someone that is a fashion lover and you indulge in fashion, you will know that those kind of conversation can be very interesting when you find somebody that has the same passion as you, that has the same hobby as you, that has the same interest as you. It just keeps the conversation going, and you guys will end up having a very great conversation at a party. You're able to talk about things relating to fashion, or things relating to that trend that was the subject of the conversation. So these are my reasons why I like to indulge in trends. Again, might seem very trivial to some people, especially those that really get triggered by fashion trends, but this is a fashion channel. From now henceforth, I'm going to be talking more about fashion trends. I'm going to be styling more fashion pieces, and they're going to be based on trends. Again, it's a fashion channel, so there's no way we're not going to talk about fashion trends. So with these points I put out today, I hope I was able to let you know the little importance of talking about fashion trends when it comes to fashion. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you'll be here again for my next one. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye.